Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today is kind of a weird Madden video, honestly. As of right now, I don't have a ton of coins. I've got like 60,000, so I can't really do anything. I like doing new gameplays, stuff like that. Can't really do it right now. But something I think you all know that I do pretty frequently is I shit on EA quite a bit. And also want to give you a heads up, there's not going to be a ton of edits in this video like usual. There's not really going to be a bunch. Normally when I make fun of EA, there's not a lot of merit to it. I mean, obviously, there's issues in the game, there's bugs. That's always going to happen. But man, this year I think they've proved how much they hate us and they just don't really care about the consumers or what they think. My main reasoning behind that is this Tom Brady card that just came out. It's the new limited time one. I'm trying to see if I have the power up still. I don't. Give me one sec. I'll find it. So I've got it right here. I bought it to kind of prove my point, but Tom Brady card. So he just got a new one, record breaker, because this passed Breeze for the all-time pass record, which is awesome. But you look at it, so with this kind of power up, you should be able to buy like bypass type things. And that's what I think they've let you do years past. And so when you get limited time cards, that's been a thing recently where you've been able to use your training in order to power up said card and kind of bypass it where you don't need it. It's been a way that a lot of people have really loved it. It's made it so you don't have to spend millions of coins on these cards that you can't afford. You just have to do training, and in other years, training has been a lot cheaper and easier to come by. I still think it's kind of hard this year, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but still. When everybody saw this Tom Brady, everybody's kind of hyped up. I remember Gut Fox, I watched his video on it yesterday, the day before, and everybody's like, awesome, you're gonna be able to do it with the bypass thing. And then on the Good Morning Madden or whatever, they said that they're taking that out for this. So great news. And that's not great news because you likely can't afford him. The limited time record breakers Tom Brady goes for 935,000 coins now, which is a pretty penny in this game. It's not very easy to grind to get coins. It's just not. I mean, you can't, it's hard. It's just hard. Now, I don't know if it's the same thing with Cameron Hayward, but I'm trying to look at his, like, whatever his big card going is limited, his 500k, so it's cheaper, but man, still really expensive. His is the exact same way. You're gonna have to have the card, so it's gonna be super expensive to do, really hard to do, and it just makes me mad. I mean, I feel like, especially coming off of MLB The Show, MLB The Show did so many things right that I really think would be great in Madden. Just one of the first things that comes to my mind is investments, having a live series thing. It's really hard to make coins in Madden. They don't give you a ton of solos where you can do that. I know if you play weekend league and do all the other solos, kind of do everything, you can put up a decent amount of coins, but it's nothing substantial. With investments in the show, you can make millions of coins in the market by just investing, knowing the game right and stuff like that. I think that's something huge that Madden could do. You could make a live series thing where the cards upgrade with the players. I know it's a little bit harder, you're not gonna have as many updates, but you could do that weekly where you think a guy's gonna have a great matchup, you invest in some of his cards. He goes up, boom, there you go. I think also at Team of the Week, I think you need to have something where you can earn all the cards and they're free to have, so everybody can get them. I think having cards like Cameron Hayward and Tom Brady are awesome, but 98% of the community is probably not going to get them. They're expensive. To me, I think they could do something easily where it's like they have a man of the month, which is kind of what they do with player of the month with the show, but I think you could do that with Madden, where if you do all of the solos for all of the team of the weeks, you'd have to get every individual card put in, but you could put all of those cards into the set, and then at the end of the month, you would get the player who had the best month. So you could do that from September, October, November, December, January, because you have the playoffs. Like, it'd be incredible. You could do something like that. And one, not only does it incentivize people to, one, do your solos, but two, play the game because you get better cards. And I feel like if people had Tom Brady or Cameron Hayward, they'd be more likely to play. And you just don't get rewarded enough for playing the game. Like solos, you're not going to get a ton of cards. You'll get some decent coins sometimes, but then you're gonna have to spend that on like maybe 2 or 3 guys because you have to keep up with the meta, and those cards are so expensive to have. I do think content drops have been pretty good. Like this Gridiron Guardians is really good. I think Team Diamonds is good. Team Diamonds is always the one that's really good. I mean, bringing these names back to the game is awesome. I love that they're doing it. I think they do some things really well, and I just don't think the thing that they're doing the best is keeping the people in the actual game. I think my all-time favorite thing about MLB The Show is they have a mode in their Ultimate Team mode, Battle Royale. It's awesome. You don't have to keep up with Ultimate Team to really do it. It lets you use the best cards in the game. You can play it in shorter time frames, and you actually get rewarded with it because you can get a card that you're actually going to use onto your Ultimate Team or Diamond Dynasty or whatever you want to say. And I think that's something that they're underutilizing, because if you could do that and then get a top end card, you're going to grind the hell out of that. Everybody's going to play it because you get that card for free. And one, I like to think most people who play the game think they're better than everybody else when the playing field is even. And guess how many times it's even? Never. So having a mode like that would just make everything so much easier. Just seeing something like that is so it's not demeaning, but disinflating. Like, for a while you think EA kind of gets on the right track, and I mean, you see a game like the show have the success it's had, which has been unprecedented, honestly, for a sports video game. And I guess I just thought maybe they would kind of be on the same boat and kind of jump in, but it seems like they're just missing out, man. Every time I think they're doing something right, like Team Diamond was good, Campus Heroes was a good release, and then where you thought you'd be able to get a really great card like Tom Brady for kind of cheap just in your training, they say, no, you have to buy it because we hate you. And I mean, that's just a message I keep getting with all of these things that they keep doing in the game. It's they just don't care about the consumer. They don't care about somebody who's not spending a ton of money. And it just sucks. I mean, there's still gameplay issues. Obviously, there's always going to be those with these games. I mean, there's gameplay issues in the show. Like, for a while, I mean, at the beginning, they had cards that were super powered with the hits per 9 and everything. That made it really hard to hit the ball. So I'm not saying it will be the shows without flaw. I'm just saying they have a really good, I almost want to say, business model that I think EA is kind of missing out on. And I mean, just seeing this, I kind of wanted to get something out where I said something, because I know in the past I've spent a ton of money on packs and stuff, and I just haven't done that as much. One, because I don't have as much disposable income to do that I usually used to, and to me, like, to me it makes no sense for me to spend it all when I have to do the same thing the next year. Like, I'll do it every now and again, probably around Christmas when they do big card promos. I think that's a ton of fun. But I don't, it's every time I do one of those, I say, don't do this. Like, this is not something I would recommend. Don't do it. Like, save your money. If you're going to do something where you buy coins a game, go to like MMO EXP, go to somebody like that where you're going to be able to guarantee that you get coins, you get the cards that you want. You're not going to gamble. But yeah, the minute I saw the Tom Brady thing, I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. Like, I could probably get him if I just grinded a little bit more. And then I get on today and I watched the Gut Fox video, and it's like, no, you can't because we hate you. It's just a little disheartening. I mean, I know this has been kind of a downer of a video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it at least. Let me know what you guys think they should do, or what you think they will do going forward. I think it's an easy fix that they could do. Just one, revert back to training thing. I mean, obviously the live series thing, that's something they'd have to do in like a different year, but I'd say maybe bump up the content a little bit more. I mean, I know they're releasing stuff pretty frequently, but more content's never gonna hurt anybody. But I think just an easier way for people to get cards. Like, it shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg to get any card that you want. It should be easy. There should be cards that everybody can get for free that are good cards in the game and that everybody can use that are great. I don't know, that's just my take. I kind of want to get a video out for you guys to know it. I will be doing some more Madden stuff in this upcoming week. I get paid on Friday, and there I'm gonna buy some coins so I can update the Bengals team. I'm gonna upgrade some cards, gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna try to hop into Draft Champs again. I really do like Draft Champs, and I think it's a good way to go about it. Maybe if that gets a ton of views again, maybe EA will start pumping stuff back into it. Maybe they realize that people like watching it. I don't know, maybe I'm just wishful thinking, but who knows. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. Madden's obviously one of my favorite ones. I do love the show too, so that's why I kind of do both. But let me know what you think, and until next time, peace out and stay safe.